Hey yo, it's Hip Hop DJ Eternal 88. What's going on, y'all? So we here to talk about Diddy getting 3 charges dropped, but still has many to face, and people getting things twisted about that. And we're also here to talk about Fat Joe and what he has to say about this whole lawsuit situation, y'all. But first, I got 2 things I just want to say real quick, and then we'll get right into it. So Michael Jackson passed away 16 years ago today. Rest in peace, Michael Jackson, one of the GOATs, one of the greatest artists of all time. Salute to MJ. Then also, we got 29 years ago today, Jay-Z released his debut album, Reasonable Doubt, with classic singles like Dead Presidents, Ain't No with Foxy Brown, and Brooklyn Finest with Biggie. I mean, they're just a classic album, y'all. When I said 29 years ago, it kind of like messed my head up a little bit. I'm like, damn, it really was that long ago. Whew, it doesn't seem like it to me, but hey, what do I know? My favorite song off Reasonable Doubt, though, is The Evils, man. If y'all don't know about Reasonable Doubt, make sure you get tapped in with that. But anyway, let's get into this. Let me know y'all favorite song off Reasonable Doubt, if any, in the comment section, please. And then we got Diddy. Remaining charges are racketeering conspiracy, which carries up to 20 years, sex trafficking, and transportation after prostitution. These are his 3 charges that he still has, right? People think, oh, he got these charges dropped, which is attempted kidnapping, attempted arson, and abating kidnapping, right? He got them 3 charges dropped. So people were like celebrating on Instagram. You know, I seen it like all over IG. Like people like not celebrating, but like making it look like he has a celebration. But really, if you ask me, and even I seen that Diddy followed Chef G today, which was cool. I don't know what that was all about. Maybe Chef G supported him. I don't know. But I do know G Dep and Ye are the only people that I'm aware of that went to support Diddy at trial. You know what I'm saying? And G Dep just said basically he doesn't judge nobody. He's there to support his friend. You know what I'm saying? Whether he's right or wrong. But my whole thing is they didn't get rid of the serious charges for Diddy. This looks like a win from the outside looking in. It may be a win, right? But the way the feds play and the way the law plays, they put all these charges on you knowing 80% of them ain't gonna stick, 90% of them ain't gonna stick. They just put them all on you so that way 9 times out of 10 you might not even be able to get a bail, or it just makes you look way worse in the court. The people look at you, you know, it makes you look worse the more charges you have. So they just stick you with all these charges, knowing that they're really only trying to get you with the big ones, like racketeering, conspiracy, sex trafficking. You know what I mean? Shit like that. And transportation after prostitution. They're his remaining charges. You know what I'm saying? So the ones that he got rid of are attempted kidnapping, attempted arson, and abating kidnapping. That's not that big of a deal if you really think about it. Like, it's really not that big of a deal to get rid of those ones because they're not the ones that carry the most time from what I've looked up. You know what I'm trying to say? But either way, we all thought it was a big win for Diddy, which it may be. We'll have to see. But the jury should be coming back within the next couple weeks with some kind of verdict is what the word is, y'all. But anyway, oh, and Diddy didn't testify at all. He didn't want and didn't have nobody speak like testify for him. Didn't have no witnesses, nothing. You know, I guess he's just putting it in God's hands if that's what he believes in. You know what I mean? But anyway, so Fat Joe got a message, right? He got a message for everyone. And you could tell he's not very happy about this whole situation. And if y'all are paying attention, they're still releasing Joe and Jada podcast. Everybody said, oh, this is going to end their podcast. I don't believe so. I think Fat Joe is going to escape out of all of this because this is what he had to say, y'all. This is from Fat Joe's mouth. Here we go. He said, I've been tested the last few months. I've lost my big brother, my father, my mother, and now I'm fighting against these disgusting lies. But please know, I will not break and I will never back down. I've had individuals in my circle take my love and kindness for weakness. But how many times must I forgive them? I've had people steal from me. I've had people lie on me. I've had people become jealous of me. Through all of this, me and my family are the ones stuck dealing with the consequences of these people's bad decisions. If you get fired for doing something wrong, just take the L and live with it. But instead, they plot on your downfall as they watch you move on with your life. They decide to go after one of the things you value the most, your reputation. They figure they can make up the most insane stories, and if they threaten you with a lawsuit, then you'll pay and they'll feel like they finally won. Problem with your theory, I've never let anyone on the streets extort me, so how would I ever let a crooked attorney and a coward ex-hype man extort me? Question mark, question mark. I'm from the Bronx. The time of lawyers using their law license as a badge to extort people and destroy family with no evidence is over. I'm not the one. You've messed with the wrong one this time. Joseph, Fat Joe, Cartagena. So that's a lot to take in, y'all. Fat Joe's letting him know he's not backing down. He's going Jay-Z style. You know what I mean? That's what it seems like to me. And kind of funny this came out today here. Right after I seen this, it said Terrence T.A. Dixon, which is the guy that's suing Fat Joe, his lawyer, that the one that's helping T.A. sue Fat Joe, was allegedly arrested. And this is not on just like no regular channels. This is on real news channels. Arrested for allegedly running over a court process server with his car. So he allegedly ran over a court process server with his car. The guy who's representing TA, which is the ex-hype man Joe spoke of, coward guy that he spoke of, right? That's who that is. But his lawyer's being accused of that. Yo, and then I seen Cuban Link today, which is an ex-Terror Squad member. If you're tapped in, you know who I'm talking about. I seen his YouTube today, and he was speaking and basically saying, like, he almost thought it was fake news at first, like Joe starting his campaign, ruining this guy's reputation, the lawyer of TA. And because he kept calling him names and shit, saying that's the type of stuff Fat Joe does. But I don't really know, man. This shit is really hard to tell what's really going on. But that guy getting arrested is not a good look for TA, especially for something like that. You know what I'm trying to say? Who knows if he did it? Who knows what's going on? It's all a conspiracy. I don't know. But it is on news channels that this guy was arrested for these things. And that is what Fat Joe had to say. That's how he feels. Let me know what y'all think about all this in the comment section. Follow me on IG. And speaking of IG, I just went viral. I think I went viral. Look at the screen and you tell me if that's viral or not. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all go follow me on IG. I will appreciate it very much. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, and we out.